Guten Tag alle, Herr Wallace hier. Heute wir werden nochmal über comparative und superlative sprechen, wie sie gebildet sind und wie man sie nutzen kann. So today we're also going to talk about the comparative and superlative in German, and to do this I have a list of adjectives here in German, and we'll just go through them and I'll try to explain some of the rules as we go. So first, neu means new. So whenever an adjective ends in an EU, when you go to form the comparative, it's just like it normally would be, which is that it adds an ER, so neuer. However, when you go to form the superlative, and if you don't know, you should watch our previous video of our introduction to comparative and superlative. But basically, when forming the superlative in German, you have two different types. You can say am, and then add the ending sten, or you can just add the ending ste. The differences between these two, as I've explained already in a previous video, is am neuesten you use normally at the end. It can't be used, in other words, to describe a noun, whereas neuester, you could say das ist das neueste Auto, the newest car, so it could be used to describe a noun. So when an adjective ends in EU in German, you want to add an extra E to both forms in the superlative, which I've made a dark blue here to show it to you. So it's neu, neue, am neuesten, oder neuester. Viel is one of those in German that you just have to learn. It doesn't really follow the pattern. You can't say, for example, vieler. You have to say mehr. Just like in English, we say much and we say more. We don't say mucher. So viel, mehr, and then the superlative form of that would be the most in English, which in German would be either am meisten or meister. Alt, whenever you have an adjective that is one syllable long and has an A, O, or U in it, in other words, an umlautable vowel, you're going to put umlauts over it when you form the comparative and the superlative. So it goes alt, älter, am ältesten, oder ältester, and because alt ends in a T, you have to add that extra E as well. Not only if an adjective ends in EU, but also in T or a D, and sometimes even with a double S. So here we go. Lang, länger, because it is one syllable long, has an A, so länger, we umlaut the vowel. And then am längsten oder längster. Stark, strong, one syllable long, so stärker. And then am stärksten oder stärkster. Groß, größer, and then am größten oder größter. One note about this is, since it already ends in a double S, when you get to the superlative form, there's no need to add a third S. It's just am größten oder größter, and you use the S set. Scheu is just like number one, ends in an EU, so we're going to say scheuer, but we're going to add that extra E for the superlative form, am scheuesten oder scheuester. Good is like number two. In other words, you just have to learn it, so it's not good. Just like in English, we don't say good, good, or goodest. We say good, besser. In German, it's gut and besser, and this is a good. This gives you another look at how English and German share the common roots and background. So gut, besser, bester, am besten. Dunkel, dark, dunkler. What's interesting about this is you don't say dunkler. You actually drop the E with this particular adjective. So it's dunkel to dunkler. And then the E comes back in the superlative am dunkelsten oder dunkelster. Scharf, one syllable long, so it has an umlautable vowel. Schärfer, am schärfsten oder schärfster. Schlecht, schlechter, am schlechtesten oder schlechtester. Could be a mouthful for you, but remember it's an adjective that ends in a T, so you have to add that extra E in the superlative form. And then jung, which is one syllable long, has an umlautable vowel, in this case a U. So junge und am jungsten oder jungster. Okay, a few more. Schwach, schwächer, am schwächsten oder schwächste. Hoch, this is also unusual. So you can't say, for example, höher, you have to say höhere, and then am höchsten und höchster. So for that comparative form, it actually drops that C. And then traurig, trauriger, am traurigsten oder traurigster. Okay, das war's für dieses Video. Vielen Dank für das Zuschauen. Auf Wiedersehen.